Hi, James at CG Cars here, another walk around of one of our sales vehicles, and today we have this Saab 900 Turbo. Very different for us. We don't normally go and looking for these type of cars, but we do like our classics here, and this one was offered to us by one of our customers. They were buying a car for their son, and they mentioned that they did have a Saab 900 Turbo tucked away that they'd be interested in selling. So the story behind this is that they had the vehicle for a very long time. They loved it, nicknamed it Beastie. Unfortunately, the clutch went and the car was dry stored in a barn, and she never got round to having the repair done. So the vehicle was there stuck with the clutch stuck on. And like I say, it was dry stored though, so luckily for us it actually was in really good condition when we came to pull it out. We have recommissioned the car. I'm not going to say we've restored the car, we've recommissioned it. First thing we did was put a brand new clutch in, and I'll go through the other work that was done on it when we just put it through an MOT. But we got the car out, gave it a good clean off, and found that underneath the dust it was a really nice condition car and low mileage for the age, only 81,000 miles. Now, we're not going to pretend to be experts on this model. I'm sure a lot of people watching this video are, but it is the more desirable 16 valve turbo, and it is the S, and it's very desirable in this black as well with the dark leather. I'll note straight away that the number plate is not coming with the vehicle. The customer is retaining that. We're just waiting for the original plates to come back on the car, and they'll be sold with those. So our goal with the car has been, as I said, to recommission it and make it a really usable car, something someone can enjoy and use straight away, but improve as they go along if they wish to, or leave it in its really original condition. So going over the car, you can see that it looks in really nice condition for the age. There are blemishes which will go around the car and show you. Like I say, we haven't resprayed the car. We're not aware of the car having had a respray. So we do think a lot of the paint at least is original. And a lot of the components are original as well. It's got some rare bits and bobs still in it, like its original toolkit and the boot. And I think someone's going to have to correct me, but 2 pieces of plastic, I think, that to cover the sides of the hood when it's down, if you wish to put those on, or cover the back of it. I'll show you those a little bit later on, and you can deem for yourself what they're actually for. So overall, like I say, paintwork in nice condition. It's got a good shine to it. All we've done is give it a bit of a machine polish. Like I say, we haven't gone to putting any paint on it because we thought that would actually possibly devalue the car. Plastics are all good down the side here. They're not cracked or damaged. The alloys are in nice condition. There's some bubbling underneath the paint and the lacquer on that one there. We have had all new tyres put all the way around. We will go through our bill. Obviously, it's sitting, it flat spotted the tyres, so we had all new tyres put all the way around. But the rest of the trim, I think this is the aero kit, is it, down the side here, all in good condition. This front alloy is in really good condition actually. There's no real bubbling on that at all. Obviously, again, we've got the tyre there. To come around the front of the car, the indicators are in good condition, they're not damaged. Same with the headlights. The front grille here's got some pitting on it. The original Saab one, it's got some pitting on it. I mean, this could be sourced aftermarket, but again, we've left the original one on. There's a small amount of bubbling along the front here, just a little bit of corrosion, but nothing outrageous. Again, if you wanted to take it that step further, you could have that painted, but again, we thought we would leave the original paint on. The headlight here is in good condition. Again, the indicators okay here, just some small marks there. Bumper's in good condition, no real big scrapes or scratches on that at all. Rest of the bonnet's really nice. There's some, I say, minor little bits here, but overall in good nick. Coming around to the arch here again, the plastics are in good condition. This alloy has some lacquer peel going around the side. No damage to the alloy itself really. A couple of little scrapes there, but this is just where the lacquer's peeling away from the aluminium. The badging's all nice here. The aero trim again in good condition. So we go down this side of the car. Nothing really to note. Like I say, the paint's got a really good shine to it. There's a couple of little chips just there. Again, the plastics are good here. You can see my reflection clearly there. It's, like I say, it's a nice, it's actually a metallic black, it's not a flat black. All your rubbers down the side here are in good condition. Your rear alloy here, again, a small amount of lacquer peel on the side, but overall in really good condition. The rear quarter panel here, again, nice, just a tiny little mark there that could be touched in. Plastics again, okay on the corner of the bumper. The rear spoiler's good all along here. There's a little bit of crazing underneath the I think this is an aluminium strip here. Again, the rear boot lid in good condition. A couple of little blisters just here and here. All your badging's nice. Across the bumper here, there's some marks, little marks on here, but overall okay. Going into the quarter panel here, again, this panel's in good overall condition. A couple of little marks there. I think we covered the alloy there, didn't we? Driver's door, that's in nice condition, no major chips there or dents. We've got a little bit here where it looks like the bonnet's caught the edge of the door slightly. Again, that could be easily touched in, but so our goal with this was to leave it in the original condition we found it and just give it a good clean and get it all serviceable and usable. Wing mirror's in nice condition, that's not got any damage on the edge of it. Now, as you can see, the windscreen has delamination here, and over on this side it's delaminated here with a crack there. Now, this did pass the MOT. Again, our goal for this car was to keep it affordable as well. The price of these can be enormous. You can pay £20,000 for one of these, can't you? The mileage is low, so this is one of the more valuable ones. But again, like I say, our goal was to keep it affordable as well. We could have gone through and done loads of stuff and then had to ask sort of over £10,000 for it. But we thought, again, a good running restoration. We have had a quote for putting a windscreen in. It would be £250, and if someone would like to pay the extra, we're happy to have that done before the vehicle goes out. But in our mind, that's really all we do on the external. Like I say, we wouldn't go in and get it fully resprayed or anything like that. We think it should be kept in the condition it's in, and then it's usable. You don't have to worry about getting a scrape or a scratch here in a car park. Inside, again, nice condition overall. There is a little bit of wear in a couple of places, but overall, nice original leather. It's got a good patina to it. It's not actually, this passenger seat is not holed or damaged or any way. Overall in good nick. Same with the rear seats. They're in good condition. There's no damage to note on those at all. They've just got the sort of natural sort of little bit of cracking from age, but nothing actually worn through at all. The hood's in nice condition. I think the lady said the hood was put on this at some point, so I think the hood is a replacement hood, and we have had it out in the rain. I've actually driven this a couple of times in the rain, and I've not had any water dripping on me or anything like that, so I'm pleased to say it seems to be watertight. Door cards are in nice original condition as well. Fabric's all nice, no tears or damage to that. Wee little bits of chrome on the door handles there are nice. If we come around the other side, we'll go and have a look in the boot in a moment. If we come around the other side, the driver's seat, again, overall good condition. There is a bit of wear just down in the corner. Again, that could be repaired. There's specialists that can do that without having to replace the whole seat. Carpets are in nice condition. The cigarette drawer there's just dropped out. But yeah, carpets are in nice condition. They're not worn through at all. So steering wheel, nice condition, not worn through at all. The plastics are in good condition, all the whites are good. Dash in nice condition. I say 80,000 miles is actually low for one of these. You see them often with 200, 250,000 miles on, with people still using them. Gear knob looks like it might have been replaced at some time, unless it's had no major wear. All your suede's okay down here. The stereo isn't functioning at the moment. It comes up with little sort of bits and bobs on the screen there, but that could look to be replaced or repaired. Everything behind your dash is in nice nick. So all your buttons and switches here are in nice condition. All the whites are still as they should be, not worn through at all. And the wood bit of trim here, there's no delamination in that at all. That's all in nice condition. So starting the car up, it does have a mobiliser. We need to turn it to the on position there, and then push this little tab down here till the red light goes out, and then she starts happily enough, settles to a nice idle. I had her running a little bit earlier while we were doing some photographs. Having used her for I say I've driven a couple of hours in her, temperature always gets to just under halfway and stays totally there. No issues with overheating, but I'll explain why that is in a moment, because we have done a lot on the cooling system on it. I say idles nicely. Fasten seatbelt light comes on. Your electric mirrors work on that side and on that side. Your electric windows, we've got the Passenger one there works okay. The rear one works okay. And then the other side. The only one not working at the moment is the driver's one. So we just need to check what's going on with that one pre-sale, whether it needs a motor or whether we need to clean the switches out here. I think the switches are quite common on that, but this is the first chance we've got to photograph it today, so that's why we've done it now. If you wanted to take the car away straight away, we would obviously negotiate for an appropriate amount for the motor to be changed or for that switch to be broken, but like I say, we hope to fix prior to sale. If we rev it up, revs freely, settles back to the idle as it should. So what we'll do now is take a look in the boot and take a look under the engine bay and go through the repairs we've done. So in the boot we've got the spare wheel with its cover there, and we've got these bits of trims I was talking about earlier. I think they're to cover the sides of the hood when the hood's down flat. I'm sure someone will advise me when they see the video, but I imagine these go missing quite a lot, so nice to have these in the car with their bag. It's a little bit staining to the back of the carpet there. Underneath we've got a nice original feature here in the, bear me one moment, with the original toolkit. It seems to be missing a couple of tools there, so I'm not going to say it's complete. We've got, like I say, a couple of gaps in there. Under here in the boot, it's all in nice condition. You've got a CD player there. There's no rot going on in the boot floor here. Got a couple more tools there. Perhaps some of those live in that kit. So under the engine bay, again, it's all original. We've not over detailed it, just giving it a little clean off. Now, work wise, we will go through, like I say, the receipt we've got for all the work we've done on it, but you can see we've got a brand new radiator on there, various hoses. We fitted the brand new clutch, and we did the obviously clutch release bearing and the slave cylinder for that as well. We've got a new alternator on here, and new belts. It's had oil and filters changed on it as well, obviously fresh coolant. You can see a lot of new clamps here from when we put in the new radiator, and it's got a new battery over there as well. So looking from this side of the engine, you've got the original valve cover there with your spark plugs and so forth. We have been given by one of our other customers an intercooler kit for this, which is you're welcome to take with the car, which apparently boosts the horsepower by 10-15 horsepower or so, I think, may even be more. We haven't fitted it to the car, again, we've left it original, but we're happy to include that in the sale. I don't imagine there's too many of those kits still kicking about. As I said previously, totally usable as it is at the moment. I've done quite a bit of test driving in it and had no issues at all. Did some commuting in it, did some social driving in it. Temperature stayed exactly where it should do. Fan kicks in as it should. Yeah, it seemed to all run okay. Clutch that with new clutch we've put in working fine. As with the rest of the car, there's probably some other little improvements you can do. Maybe said the chaps have gone through it. I have to replace some of the brake pipes as well, I think, and we've got new brake fluid in there. They've flushed all the systems through from obviously it sitting for that long. We wanted to do that, and yeah, it seems to run quite nicely. So as I said, we outsource all our garage work. We're enthusiasts, not mechanics, and this is the invoice that we've had for the repairs done. We're happy to give a copy of this with the car. So they did a pre-MOT for us to check everything, charged the battery up, renewed the radiator, renewed the water pump, renewed the fan switch and the antifreeze. They got the engine running and renewed the vacuum pipes as required, renewed the spark plugs, the air filter, the fuel filter, the engine oil and the oil filter. They found the alternator was not charging, so they put a new one on. They renewed the screen wash pump, repaired the horn, renewed the offside and near side track rod ends, renewed the offside upper and lower ball joints, renewed 4 brake hoses, 3 brake pipes, renewed the front and rear brakes, renewed the offside caliper, renewed the bulb, fitted a new battery pump and renewed 4 tyres and set the wheel alignment. Total bill here £1,700. We also have a bill for the parts here that they put on, so we can go through those with you. So we were charged for the engine oil, oil filter, air filter, fuel filter, spark plugs, alternator, radiator, flush, thermostat kit, vacuum pipes, water pump, clip kit, bolt kit, some petrol, some antifreeze, brake fluid, brake pipe, brake switch by the looks of it, brake hose, track rod ends, ball joints, caliper, washer pump, brake pipe, clamp kit, and some unions. And obviously on top of that, we did actually get the clutch kit ourselves and fit the clutch, because as I said, one of our customers is actually Saab specialist and gave us the clutch kit tool. So we fitted the clutch ourselves. I think we can dig out the receipt for the clutch on that as well. Obviously a new MOT was put on the car at the same time. There are advisories on the car for mostly referring to the underside of the car having surface corrosion on it. It didn't require any welding at all. The chap said that it could be wire brushed down and it could be wax oiled, but they would still leave those advisories on the MOT because the new rules are they're responsible for any underbody corrosion for 3 months, so they'd still advise it, but there was no welding required at all. And again, we are happy to take the car down, have the guys wire brush it and underseal the underside down. That would be about another £150. But obviously we don't do that in advance of sale because we're concerned that people would think that there was something trying to be hidden. So as you can tell from the style of this video, we're open and honest about our car sales. Check out our reviews both on Google and on Facebook. We're not saying it's a restored car. What it is a really usable car that is in nice original condition. I say it's totally usable as it is, or you can take it steps further if you want, but it's incredibly affordable in the current market for Saab 900 turbos. I said our goal was to keep it affordable rather than get it to a point where there was only going to be 1 or 2 people that wanted to spend 10 grand plus on one of these. I say I've seen them go 15 to 20,000 pounds. The customer has informed us that the vehicle was subject to an insurance claim for a very light bump. The insurance company didn't want to do the repair due to the age of the vehicle. They value it just as an old Saab, and so she bought the vehicle back, but it was very light. I forget exactly what the damage was. We'll try and find out for her, but it was category N, non-structural external panel, nothing to do with the chassis or chassis legs or anything structural in the vehicle at all. Obviously common sense tells us a vehicle this age is likely to have had bumps and scrapes in its life regardless of whether it's on the register or not. Please feel free to get in touch and ask us any questions you have about the vehicle. We'll do our best to answer them. We can obviously take detailed pictures of any particular areas you're worried about. I know that these are, having had one previously, they're renowned for the inner wings inside the engine bay run away, but these are really solid, and these I've taken specific photos of those. I said it required no welding when it went through the MOT, so it does seem very sound overall. But should you have any areas you are concerned about at all, then we will get you pictures of those. Obviously one of the concerns with these would be the hood going up and down. I can say that it actually works as it should. I've recorded that, so I will add it at the end of this video. So thanks for watching the video. Hopefully, as you can see from this, the purpose is it to make sure that someone coming along knows exactly what they will be getting when they turn up. No wasted journeys. Feel free to book a viewing with us, and we're more than happy to go out with you on a test drive on it as well. As I said, many thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon.